Welcome back. This is Still Whiskey. My name's Rich.
I'm Vince.
And I'm Devin.
And today we get into a High West collaboration with The Prisoner 2023, the final run.
It's the last one.
Let's do it. Prisoner Share by High West. This is the last one that they're doing.
Yeah.
Second
Watch
one?
out.
Third
Yep.
one?
Second
one, so only 2 runs of this. This one's going nationwide with a limited distribution.
Yep.
Quite excited to try it because I actually don't think I've had the 2022 version. I've heard this is really, really good. But again, it's the last time we're going to get to do it.
Get into it.
Yeah.
It's $180.
Yeah.
Open it.
So let's, okay,
Let's go.
calm down.
I'm getting impatient.
Yeah. No, it's a high price one, especially because it gets released right at the same time as Midwinters, and so you're already. Yeah, I don't think you're supposed to pull that.
So I may or may not have broke it.
All right.
Turns out we don't do, there is a seal on the inside. Just didn't work. Turns out we don't do wax in Ireland. So
Apparently.
I'll pour some. You tell us a bit about the whiskey.
Yeah. So comes out at the same time as Midwinters. It's a tough price, especially with Midwinters going up. It is limited. They only did it last year and this year. Hopefully makes it to everyone nationwide. You have a chance of getting it if you want it, because from what I've heard, it's really good.
But last year's wasn't nationwide, is that right?
Yeah.
It was what? Distillery only? Shoot.
Well, I think they sent
Sounds good.
some to the winery out in, I think they're in California.
Yeah, I believe so.
And so they sent some there. And
Wow.
and I think it's actually a dual sharing where you're gonna have some wine that's finished in
that's
High
interesting.
West barrels.
I didn't know that.
On Sunday night, I had the Prisoner wine,
Oh, you did?
and it was phenomenal. It was
Yeah.
very, very good. So
I am going to add
Maybe
that
look
I
forward to
think the bottle is cool. Had I not broken the little thing, it would be cool.
Yeah.
right,
You can probably tape it.
The wax is
just
awesome.
put some duct tape on it.
I just love little details. So I don't know if you can see this, but they've got a little coin attached to the neck with the High West on one side and the Prisoner logo on the other side. Little details like that, I get a kick out of it.
And I don't think they've ever done any other wax tops that I know of, right?
I
I don't think so.
don't think so.
You know what I'm gonna do for you?
So-
I'm gonna make you a necklace.
A Prisoner High West necklace? There you go. There you go. So what do you guys think of this?
It smells fantastic.
Oh, it does. Red fruit. Lots of red fruit.
Yeah.
So this is their Bouray finished in red wine barrels.
Do you know if it's the
Oh, that's
latest Blu-ray?
interesting. I thought it was Rendezvous.
No, it's straight rye and straight
Wow.
bourbon. Whiskey's finished in the Prison Red, so.
102 proof. It's actually more rye forward than bull rye, in my opinion. Rye comes through pretty good. A lot of red fruit on that for me.
Yep. I'm smelling that.
Yeah.
I'm tasting it. I thought it was gonna be more. I thought it was gonna taste more like the Midwinter's Dram, but it's
It's not.
not.
It's
No.
not.
Which I think is a good thing.
I agree.
Yeah, because if it was, especially at the price,
Right.
it can't be just another Midwinters.
Well, let's talk about that. $180. In my opinion, maybe tight-fisted Irishman. I just think that if you're at $180, that wasn't really a joke, but okay. If you're at $180 though, in my mind, you need to be phenomenal.
Yep.
I think you really need to be blowing us away with something very, very special. And while I love the little detail and the wax and thing, I think that the product itself has to be really, really special.
It has to be. Yeah.
And I don't mean just limited, like, oh, it's hard to get, so I'll pay more. I mean, when I drink it, I better be impressed, is my point.
Yeah, I
But
mean,
maybe that's just my price point.
Yeah, and I think, for this would have come out, I don't know, say like 3 years ago,
Yep.
when we had the lower prices, even Midwinters,
Sure.
right?
Sure.
We might see it at like a 125 to 130, right? Which at that, like right there, like that's a,
Yep, yeah.
and so just knowing where things cost right now, like unfortunately, like it's
The
kind
more
of
I
that
drink it, the
limited.
more I like it, for sure. So I don't really like cherry Coke. It reminds me of cherry Coke, but I actually like it. I don't. It's a positive cherry
Yeah.
Coke vibe.
Yeah, I think so. I think there's a bit of red fruit coming through, like a raspberry. More on the nose, to be honest. On the palate, though, I get more of the rye. Like I said, it comes through more rye forward than the bull rye, which is why I was surprised also when you said that, because I'm like, huh.
Yeah.
But for me, so then therefore you get a little bit of that peppermint on the back. What did you just do?
I'm trying this. I'm trying to understand.
You're making weird face.
I'm trying to understand it.
Okay. You should do that in your own time. Oh my God.
I just want to get it.
Why are you two so weird? So we're hiring. If we're going to replace these two. If you want a position right here, you could be on Still Whiskey. Good viscosity. I love the proof. I think the proof is really, really good at 102. Pie crust. Like a little bit buttery until the back end when you get more of that mint come through. The one thing that I will say that overlaps for me with the midwinters, if you haven't seen our midwinters episode, dropped recently, go check it out. Phenomenal bottle.
Yeah.
Much better than 10. Yes.
Much better than 10.
Thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
Much better than 10.
Yep.
Go check it out. You don't want to miss that bottle. You don't want to miss that episode.
That's a buy.
But the one thing for me that is an overlap here is the jam vibe.
Yeah.
The jam vibe, especially on the front end.
It's not
until
as-
you get to the mint.
Yeah. It's not as jammy as I maybe expected it to be.
It's very good.
Yeah, no, it's good. Like,
You don't seem as impressed.
it's one of those things that's like, we didn't have last year's, right? So
Sure.
Yeah, it's hard.
it would have been cool to be able to know what that was. Like,
Sure.
from what we had heard, it was pretty good.
Yep.
Let's grade it.
But yeah, for me, like, it's better than the Bull Rye. I'll say that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. And so,
Although this year's Brew Rye is apparently amazing.
yes, which
So-
we still haven't gotten one of those. Probably should.
We probably need.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But for me, I would
I would
say,
agree at $180. Limited distribution. If it reaches your state, are you getting this bottle?
yeah, I'd probably put this like at a B.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Is that driven largely by price point?
No, like I was even thinking about like if I took away the price, just the flavor and everything like that. Like I mean, it's good, but it's not like that mind blowing like this is the
Sure.
best thing I've
Sure.
had.
Sure.
Price does help it down to that B a little bit,
Yeah, I
but
think so.
I think for me, yeah, it's a solid B. Like not happy or not sad, but not like super excited.
So I'm gonna agree with you on the B. However, I'm only able to get there if I remove the price aspect of it.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you would go lower.
I would go lower. If I just take in my general experience,
Huh.
if I was blinding this bottle to the best of my ability, I would say this is a very good.
I think even
B to
blinding
B
it,
minus.
it probably would be higher. Like I'm
Really?
I'm taking in like there's parts of my mind that's already going to be impacted by or influenced by the price.
The cherry Coke is really a
You like it?
lot.
Yeah, I get
It's-
that.
But it's not. I'm gonna go.
But it's not synthetic.
So you're at
It's
a B
not
minus?
synthetic. I'm
It
gonna
doesn't
no.
taste- it doesn't
I
taste
don't
fake.
think I don't think I can go B minus. I think I have to go B, solid B. I think I have to.
I think this is struggling because I like the midwinters better and it was recent.
Yeah.
That's
Same distillery, so kind of in my head, I'm going, oh shoot.
That's very fair.
They just dropped the midwinters and I loved it.
yeah.
And this is more money to the tune of quite a bit of money.
Mm-hmm.
So you go, what is it, like $50 more, I think?
For us, it's about $60 more. Yeah.
$60 more, okay. And I go, do I love this more? Do I love it $60 more? I don't know that I love it more at all.
Oh, love
But I'm glad I have one, especially because it's the last run they're gonna do.
100%.
Yeah.
It looks cool. I love that they've done some different things. It is a very good whiskey. I'm not saying that it's not. It's just at $180, I need you to blow my face off. Like it
I'm
has
gonna
to be
buy
that
it.
good.
I'm gonna buy it, and I will take 10 years to drink it.
Yes. This is definitely a bottle that I'm not gonna go to very often.
Mm-hmm.
Also, because they don't have it.
Yeah. Yeah. So what was your grade? You didn't say it.
My grade, I would go $180. I am probably gonna go C+.
Wow.
Which is harsh, but that is largely driven by the price. If this was a $100 bottle, I'm probably knocking on the door of A.
Yeah. Yeah, no, for me, like the big thing too is I was thinking about is like my average price of like where things a floor is now is
Sure.
a lot higher.
Yes,
And
that
so,
is true.
like, yeah, it is 180. Granted, I didn't have to spend this 180, so
Wow.
Yeah.
But when we started collecting whiskeys, our
Yeah.
price point was in the we bought a $60 bottle.
yeah.
Right.
No,
Right?
I remember when we got to the 100, I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh,
and
yeah.
so like,
Yeah.
so like there's definitely that. And so it could be down to B-, but I think looking at the flavor and looking at what it is, because it has
Unique.
there's the price
Cool.
here, right? That negates some of the stuff, but then
Sure.
it's limited, it's not coming back. So like those kind of
Yeah.
even
Here's
out for
the
me.
thing.
So
Forgive me, High West, but you've done a great job at marketing and creating limited releases and creating
That's true.
things that are exciting.
true.
And because of that, I will buy this. If I'm on a budget, I would buy 2 other bottles before I bought that.
yeah.
Every single day.
Yeah.
Either way, still whiskey.
Yep.
This is still whiskey.
Yep.
Like, comment, subscribe. Let us know what you think in the comments. It's a great bottle. Still whiskey. Would you stop being weird?
I can't.
And that's a wrap. We're out. I'm out.
We love you.
Oh my